The successor to Sony's Xperia Z handset, the Xperia Z1 is round full of improvements, both internally and in its external design. It sits more comfortably in the hand than its predecessor thanks to a chassis that's had its edges softened just a tad. There's still a glass backplate with the phone available in either black or white colours, with a surrounding frame made of a single piece of anodised metal that doubles up as the phone's antenna. Plastics are used sparingly, only visible as a thin bezel around the edge of the screen. And that screen is a corker. A 5-inch 1080p display, it borrows tech from Sony's HD TV lines, including the X-Reality and Sony Triluminous display tech from the Bravia range, giving colour a punchy look but without scrimping on the subtleties of lifelike skin tone. Under the hood there are ample improvements too, with the Z1 sporting the speedy 2.2 GHz quad-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor and 2GB of RAM. Running Android 4.2.2, the handset zipped through demanding applications, including a novelty augmented reality app that had a dinosaur running around the Ether show floor. Sony promised an upgrade to Android 4.3 KitKat will be made available as soon as possible too. Being a flagship handset, 4G and NFC features are of course on board, but perhaps the most impressive of all the new additions is the new camera system on board. Using an Exmor RS 20.7 megapixel sensor, it's borrowing tech from Sony's compact camera line and leaving merely an optical zoom off the spec sheet. Our time with the camera delivered detailed shots and a speedy response time from the camera application itself. We'll reserve full judgment until we can blow the images up onto a big screen, but the early signs here are promising. The camera software also has a number of interesting tricks up its sleeve. As well as the aforementioned augmented reality features, there's a time shift burst option that takes 61 shots in a go, and a social live option that will enable you to live stream video to Facebook in 10-minute chunks, letting viewers add comments along the way. Refinements have been made to the handset's waterproofing features too. Though there are still annoying flaps protecting the micro USB and SIM tray slots from a good dunking, the headphone socket is now thankfully left exposed, and yet remains safe when submerged in water. It allows you to easily plug in your headphones without having to fiddle with a cover, a big annoyance with the Xperia Z. It's all looking very promising then. Sony executives have pinned the handset down for a release as soon as September 16th, 2013, so if you're on the market for a new Android phone, this should be shooting to the top of your wish list. We'll have more on the Xperia Z1 shortly, so stay tuned.